And we're back then, time for our second game of the day. It's Belgium versus England under-15s. England's first look with their under-15 squad, and we are underway here at EIH Sheffield. Belgium losing 4-2 to Scotland. Sorry, 4-3. It was a good comeback. A hat-trick from Loic Levens. Early chance from England, tipped the wrong way. Comes out towards the blue line, sent back down low, and pushing forward of England, trying to get this early chance. Kept at the ball nice by Rocco Leone. Meant to be playing AAA hockey in North America. He's been playing for his club Chelmsford as of now, though. Let him now get it out with Cassert, the German plays in the German system under 15s. Top division as well, so certainly some quality, but easily walking back through into the Belgium zone is England. Showing signs of early dominance on the puck, perhaps, with Bartleby. That goes all the way out, and Ferris Group will come out to collect. Now Smith cut off one of the Belgian forwards. Bartleby will collect it back in and drop pass towards Smith. Loose in front, but unable to be tidied up. That's hard into the boards. And it comes again with Smith. Just lifted down. Moves towards the net. Picked up by Belgium. Looking for that outlet pass. They will get it round. England go aggressive on the forward check again. A couple bodies hit the deck, and now Belgium, well, they'll be able to flick it out of the zone, but nothing else. And so far in the opening 2 and a bit minutes, it's basically been all England on the puck right now. To work it forward again. See, England will be aiming to do better than, well, Belgium. Oh, it's tipped in. It's not been held onto by the netminder, and it's comfortably put home by Charlie Stone. And a scrappy goal gets England onto the score sheet and off and away here.
Goal by England, scored by number 34, Charlie Stone.
That flicks up, just touches the net in, and we'll get it whistled down. And England looking to continue on their lead and just perhaps run away with it here. I know it's early days, but Belgium haven't had a sniff in anything yet. And aggressive on the boards there was Van Tenderloo. He was one of the England players to lose his stick. Now they might be able to break it out. And for the first time, they'll actually, well, they don't get a look in England's zone in the end. It's quickly in and out. That's been the story of the opening 3.5 minutes for Belgium. Now they'll actually get some possession in the zone. How long will it last for? Could be a goal-scoring chance as driving the net was Xander Traits. Just couldn't get that finishing touch towards the net. Joel Monroe in between the pipes for England. It's Mishu Ronan for Belgium. Ronan already conceded 1 so far this game. Very screwed, stops that along the way. Feeds it through to Rocco Leone. Able to step forward though, and now Belgium clear it out again. And now there's a bit of space moving forward. Dropped off to Casseur. Can be put home, and Leone will clear it out with more ease and pace. He's brought down. It stays up on his feet. Well, up to his feet quickly. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. And he gets the goal to go along with it. Off the post and in. Well, it was brought down to one knee. It didn't bother him. Quick up again. And scoring. The Chelmsford junior showing off his talents there. England double the lead. So Rocco Leone back on again straight away, making his presence known against this Belgium side. Vivort plays one off the boards. It's kept in by England though. Belgium looking to play a bit physical. It certainly slowed down the Scots yesterday, but England just seemed a little bit more agile. They get it out though, and Cassert on it again. Had a quiet game yesterday. Let's see Loic Levens out there, the man who got the hat-trick for Belgium. Pass through the neutral ice, and now it's pushing forward. Ashton Buckley, he'll go from a tight angle. Misses and goes round the back of the net. Over Leon Marshall. Being told just to keep it simple. And a shot from Rain, it's gone over the bar. Probably not what I had in mind from Lewis Bartleby. 5:34 played in this 15-minute period of hockey. Now Loic Levens will step up for a face-off. Pushed aside by Michu Ronan, picked back up by Bartleby for England, but he's given up to one of the Belgian players, then ultimately loses an edge, as surprised as we were where that pass ended up. Jurgens trips a man up with his back leg as he span round to try and face the puck. Playing the body there, not the puck again, was England, but they keep it in the zone. Now will be cleared out. It's a heavy touch though from Loic Levens. Belgium still get it through. Just onside was Levens. England get it out. Jurgens just has to cut round his teammate, opening up space for England, close it down. Still pushing on though. Jurgens doing well. Man there in the middle. Jurgens trying nick onto, and he tries to find Karka. Just too close to the post to get anything really pushing forward. So back down the boards by Darragantly. Belgium given a bit of free possession there, see if they can make the most of it. Well, it's given back up to Travis Fay, the Nottingham junior, just dangling around 1-2, a lovely move, making him look silly, but he just runs through one of the body of someone there. Now Belgium will clear it out, but England are quick to it. Belgium still have barely any time on the puck. It's got better in the past couple minutes, but it's basically gone from nothing to a sliver, which is an improvement, but not by much. England pushing forward again. Oh, it's a brilliant pass through and 5-hole in. Travis Fay wasn't the greatest of shots, didn't need to be. And England have a 3-goal lead, and we're only halfway through the first period. flicking off the post, out into the slot. Save made by Ronan. Coming out the top of his crease, closing down the angle. Nicely done. Slowing down the pressure that was coming in from England. Really hammering Belgium right now. To the point, quickly shot in. Oh, I just caught the wrong side of the post. Tom Heyman misses out on a 50-50. Belgium send it back round, but it's picked up by England, though still as they are able to find a black jersey. Loose in front, rebound. Save again by Ronan. England looking to get a hurry on here. Gets sent down the length for the ice. It will go for icing. Belgium have more woes in this game already. Belgium has briefly got time in the England zone, but it ends up coming out again. England pushing forward. Martin with a nice attempted backhanded pass, just took a deflection. That would have been a brilliant way to get a 2-on-1. Belgium will ask though. Get a chance the other way, shoulder to shoulder onto the boards. England using their strength to quickly dispatch Belgium out of their zone and attack the other way. Leone finds Ashton Buckley, and Buckley's only able to find the chest of Mishu Ronan. Approaching the final 5 minutes of the period. Belgium trying to push forward, but a good poke check made by Ruben Underwood. Stops England losing out on their offensive time. From range again, England goes comfortably tracked and held on to by Mishu Ronan. He's going to have a hard day in that Belgium goal. Forward Belgium, they've got Cassert. Just took a little too long getting that shot away. Tried closing down the gap. Belgium still have a chance of a defenseman cross over each other. Allows England to come out and block the shot at the point. Belgium racing back into their own zone. Leach has been beat there. Flicked off the boards, and Belgium thought about pushing forward, but again cleared out by Lee. His shot gets blocked. That looked to sting a bit on the leg of Tanel van Tenderloop. I'm going to lift it back down in towards the Belgium zone. Pass goes around the boards though, and again, theme of today really, has a big hit down on the half board. Gets possession back for England, but the trend today is these rim passes almost being free giveaways to the other team. almost all of them have resulted in a turnover. No one's really prepared from very rushed sort of last ditch or the easy option. It's not actually moving away from anything for the teams, it seems. Zing will just send it back in. Whilst they're offside, and I'll get a line change. Slater. He nearly got brought down by the tumbling Loic Levens. It still gets to pass away into the slot, but it's tidied up by Belgium. Up towards Maxim's Kazakh. He's got space to shoot, and he'll do so, and that's tipped into the glass, actually by one of the Belgium players. I'm looking at the top of the slot. That was Vivort. It resulted in an own goal. And flick round the boards, can't clear the zone. Played down by Thomas. And offside go England, and just before, or just as Austin Slater realised it, he pulled it back out, but it was too late. And again, England looking routine right now. They play Scotland later today in our final game as well at 7 o'clock. Leone again, nearly on the receiving end of a great pass, just caught behind him. England still push on, it's loose, tidied up by Belgium. Big shoulder to shoulder, both that sent both players away, and now it's cleared out by Belgium, but slow to get going. Still a little pin for England's zone, to be fair. England quickly out, and they'll again chip it in, go for a line change. Minute and a half left in the period. Right now, England looking like different gravy compared to this Belgium side. And Belgium haven't had a sniff. They're going to be needing to tidy up England's Christmas dinner leftovers at this point. Flipping Smith right over the body. I mean, tied up, and he just went with the direction of the skates. Final minute of the first period. Cassert has it around the back of the net. That's a brilliant pass up. There's space, and the shot. No, did a bit more than rise over the bar from Tenderloo. England again get it back and sorted down the length of the ice, coming out to play. Or is it going to go for icing? It's going to be waved off because out to play it came Misha Ronan. That's off the post as it flicked off the pads. And that'll be it then. First period is all England. Free lead, 3-0. As we go into the first period break.
Making noise for Team Belgium. Are you making noise for Team England?
Ready to get on the way in the second period here in Sheffield. Belgium have a mountain to climb and a warrior to face as already Belgium had a little bit of a nightmare there. As a puck race down towards their goal. In change of netminder, in comes Carl Frank. His first call of action was nearly a massive boo-boo for them, you could say. Well, now get out of the zone is a chance to actually move forward and get a shot towards the net is a rare one. Oh, Belgium have got a goal! Well, I think that might be the first shot Joel Monroe has faced. And the initial shot from Otis Vienans on the far side deflects or rebounds out and it's tipped in, not quite sure by who. We're going to find out though, and Belgium are on the board. So, Lucas Kissert with the goal. Now England looking back again, and Carl Frank holds on to that one. His first save of the game since he's come in. And Belgium showed really good fight against the Scots yesterday. Could we see the same thing? Get it out and now. So Scott Jurgens has actually beat his man there. He's got no one trailing in, trying to go 5-hole. Great back checking though by England. Shuts Belgium down, and that looks to have woken them up. Get it back in. That's with Loic Levens. Flicked out towards neutralised. Sent in to the corner. Race to get there first. It's going to go to Belgium just as a bit of a misunderstanding between players on both sides who was going for that. Flicked off the stick mid-air by Monroe. Not something you see every day, getting it into a corner. And that's deflected out. Back towards the centre circle. Big hit. But that's given up a bit of space to Belgium. Trying to toe drag it round, but just finding the body instead. That was Van der Heuvel trying to get the shot on. With Ruben Underwood pushing forward again. He'll just flick it in this time. On a swivel, Travis Lee misses the net. He's back round again. Trying to play it up to the point, but a long way off is Leon Marshall. A blind pass there by Lee. Belgium press on again. Hunting for that second goal. I mean, the first looked like it would be rare. Actually, they've come alive a bit at the start of his second period. Groot feeding one is. Not often you see Forrest Groot get points. Such a tall, strong defenseman. Really old school sort of defenseman as Belgium has to tidy it up. Defends, and that's really it from Forrest Groot. He's literally got 1 point this entire season. And then he was an assist and he nearly got one there as well. And offside. Oh. Belgium again. I'm sorry, England, and they'll come out of the Belgium zone for a face-off. Arrogantly playing into the corner. That's flicked around, chased onto by England. Trying to fun in. Oh, it's loose and scrappy. And Frank just gets away with it. Trying to stretch it out to Belgium. Don't actually do so. Unable to find a groove and push on. There's a pass across ice. They attempt it, but it gets blocked, and Tom Heyman will chase this. And offside. Again, go Belgium. Now, good work off England off the face off the given. Travis Buckley, open space on his forehand, flicked onto the bar by the blocker of Frank, and now Belgium race to get it away. Flying forward. With Buckley again, he's going to have to look for the pass this time. Doesn't get much on it, and well tidied up by John Vivort. And the shot blocked by Molo. Onto Vivort again. Oh, it's brilliant. Out in front and then fanning at it. Pushing that forward again. Will Leach, and he clears out. Nicely done by Belgium. Jaden Martin trying to push forward, but Belgium tie him up, and they'll be breaking the corner. Again, that's going to go at least on the net, and they're going to get a face-off for it. As Monroe was looking. Oh, brilliant pass out from their own zone. Leone looking for a second. That's too high up. Needs to be a face-off though in the Belgium zone for England. Nearly halfway through this game. England haven't found one in the period. Belgium will be very thankful for. They have the lone goal. Came very early on. Can't clear it out. Ruben Underwood's there. Rebound. Flies wide of the net. Trying to get a bit of a pushing and shoving game now. Belgium will look to clear it out. It's a very weak pass and quickly done there by England. Hard into the balls with Bartaby. Oh, pushing forward again off the blocker. Flying wide, Frank doing a good job holding down a fort in the Belgium goal. We again unable to be cleared out. Marshall drops it back to Smith. Finds space up at the point, sent in and smacked into the corner by Frank. Group picks it back up, tipped down, and caught up in the skates, doesn't allow Frank to push it away comfortably, so it's back with England and they feed it through. They have their fourth, get their first of the period, and they grinded Belgium down for that one. Frank's conceded his first. Charlie Stone with his second of the game. Stick's just gone flying, gonna have a penalty called. Interference. I think it's going against England. So the first power play of the game, just over halfway through the match, has gone to Belgium as they look to respond to England's goal just moments ago. A rushed shot there from Belgium. Easily saved by Monroe for Leeds junior night. Hammered off the boards by, or round the boards rather, by England. Belgium pushing forward, finding the groove a bit more now. Looks night and day different to the first period where we just looked stuck in the mud. Able to move freely. Didn't see any possession in the England zone. So whatever was said in the intermediate or in the period break, they've certainly done them wonders, but they're going to get a short-handed chance here. Rocco Leone all the way through off the top of the stick. Flicked away by Frank. It's done well to reach that one. Leone had picked a fine area of the net. It was not much of a gap. Thought he'd picked it perfectly, but the knob of the stick did the job for the Belgium netminder. It's just out of reach, trying to get a little creative, it looked there, from Noah van den Heuvel. All 5 players chasing the puck there, as the England player tumbled into the boards. They've got 30 seconds left on the power play. The zone it comes again, England. Top class kill. Belgium only 1 shot on target right at the start as Forecheck again, nearly turned the puck over as Frank was actually out of the net, so that could have been disastrous. We saw Scotland under 13s score twice short-handed to be the difference maker against England under 13s early this afternoon. In our opening game of the day, this is our second. We've got 3 more after this. That's off the side, netting Belgium. Nearly coming close. Monroe backed in his net just briefly there, hard into the boards, sucked down there by Maxim's Kazakhs. England flick it out. Is it going to go for icing? No, it won't. It'll be waved off. Kazakhs trying backhanding it down the boards. It got deflected. Second time of asking, he gets there. Charlie Stone looking for his 3rd point, feeds it through. He's unable to do so, and Belgium come back the other way. Pushing through, Casseur. Unable to get a quality shot away. Got tangled up, England defending nicely. The shot blocked by the stick of Ferris Grooten, moving 3-on-2 the other way. England just flick it in, played out by Frank. There'll be a couple of fresh legs for the hosts. Belgium, though, down this near side wing with Van den Heuvel, flicked off the pads of Monroe. Nicely done up to the point. And again, Belgium send one in from range, but going to take a lot more than that to beat John Monroe right now. 3 minutes to go in the period. Goal apiece. Belgium will be happy with a 1-all period, especially considering how the first went. Been a lot more tidier moving forward. Been offered more of the possession. Hammers off for the leg pad, flies to the other side, flick down again as looking to move forward. Here comes England. Belgium cut them off, so back into their own zone. Having to circle around, trying to find a gap. Belgium just pinning England as close to the boards as possible. You see all the black jerseys just follow the puck. Certainly interesting tactic, but it's briefly stopped England getting it in. Forced them really to just go for the chip and chase method. England not going to press that hard. Now they'll get on top of them. That forces the loose pass. Bit of panic quickly sets in. England just made it seem like they were going to let Belgium almost walk freely out of the zone, then just went bang, trapped in the corner. Loose pass, and now they're getting some chances forward. Can't clear it out of the zone though, despite the best efforts of Van Tenderlo now. He'll flick it from behind him out, but it's straight back to a white and red jersey as the white and red push back forward. Derek Gantley couldn't connect to any of his teammates as they're all trailing back after going for a change, so Belgium do connect out with a pass of their own, and that's wristed not the best quality at all by Venance. And again, centering pass to nobody, playing blind almost, and out comes England again. Into the final minute of the first period. Casseur drops to Van den Heuvel. Oh, he's looking everywhere for the pass. He finds a decent one. A shot just deflected along the way as Monroe was out of reach of the puck with the defenseman in front of him, but it's still able to be sorted out by England, and they'll come the other way with Tom Heyman. Trying to force it through, it falls loosely off the blocker again. Losing sight of that was Frank. He's still got on top of it. 9 seconds left in this middle period. Belgium are all but there to a 1-1 period. So showing improvements bit by bit. Against Scotland, they were fantastic in the third period. Again, similar, they were in the same position against for Scots. They ended up losing 4-3. But we know that Belgium have a fight in them. Let's see if they can complete the comeback this time around. They will have 15 minutes to do so. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll have a quick break. Teams will have a quick talking to. And then we'll see. Can England run away with this, or will Belgium be able to put up a bit of a fight? Find out in just a few minutes' time. Back on the way then, final period. Leon Marshall was charging headfirst into Venance. Belgium still able to keep possession though, as now they'll just drive around the back of the houses with Rhys Triers. He'll be brought down, penalty incoming. And Leon Marshall just disappointingly looks in the referee's direction as he's off to the box. I think, you know, there was no protest about it. I think it's a look of disappointment. No malice in it, but brought down the Belgian player when they were looking like they could start to try and shape up and get some offensive chances. England able to clear it down. They'll clear off the first few seconds. It's a heavy touch from the skate, and Rocco Leone is going to put a bit of pressure on. Able to get past him though, as Scott Jurgens moving with a bit of pace in his legs. Flicked out though, England doing the little things right as always. Belgium just look outmatched in this game. Frank came out to play it, caught in 2-1. Didn't end up. Oh, he was going to play it again, but didn't. And he'll push on forward again. Jurgens, this time a bit more space to come forward. He gets the shot off Monroe, had an awkward deflection. And just jumps on top of it. And a few players, I don't think we're quite expecting him to do that. He went barreling into Valij Jr. in the goal. I think I was quite expecting the deflection as well. It caught off the inside of the leg pads. It seemed they just bobbled up. Would have been an awkward way to concede. England's safe for now. Belgium being on the back foot right now, because here comes England pushing forward. Well blocked in the end initially. That's an awkward deflection. Not covered up well by Frank. Despite his best efforts, Dylan Smith somehow wasn't able to punish it. Well, that's caught off the leg of Venance. Turning his arms and playing into the middle, unable to do so, and England get it out again. Dylan Smith can't look forward to another short-handed chance this time round. Caught on his backhand, just has to play it down, but seconds being killed off again. And there's 20 of them left for Belgium. Easily saved there by Monroe. Flicked down by England again, just retreating too much Belgium to even attempt to keep it in the zone. Work through quickly offside, go Belgium. Zenzo Dobbs. Seen much of him so far today. Just flicks that down, kills off the remaining time for England. 2.5 minutes into this final period. A little confusion at who's going to play that puck there. It means Belgium can just quickly get on top of it, clear it out, and now moving forward with Scott Jurgens again. Looking like the best player on the rink right now for Belgium. Skating ability. Certainly up there, but they're going to have to hurry back quickly, and he does so. Again, nice back check by Jurgens. And Belgium just squabbling all over each other for the puck. End up in a mad panic, give it back to England, wristed in from range. The rebound's heavy, and it's still loose as top of his creases. Frank, he now gets up to his feet, trying to find any of the black stuff, and he'll hold on to the rubber. And somehow, England were not able to capitalise on the Belgium netminder, who was almost playing blind for a little bit there. Marshall has it flicked round him, and Smith will just collect in the England D zone. Forward again, Leon Marshall. Full stretch out, trying to reach onto that. Flicking with the backhand there. The pass was good. The shot was quite surprising as well from Bartleby, but Frank read the play well, and actually Belgium somehow snuck through to get a 2-on-1. Tied up, brought down. They want a call. It's not going to be given. Belgium somehow, though, was able to sneak away a 2-on-1. England defended it nicely from behind. Shut down the Belgium opportunity. Penalty coming up as Bonnies are barreling in right now. And Ruben Underwood getting a telling off from the referee O'Neill. You'll get a 2-minute minor for slashing. Put it down the ice. Frank will hold on to its second power play attempt for Belgium. 0 for 1 so far. Asking for the drop pass there was Cassert. Going a bit selfishly though was the forward, Vinance. Dasky Houset Jr. Limiting the scoring opportunities from Belgium with stuff like that. Easily held on to in the corner. Belgium scrambled to get to it. Now we've flicked out. And again, a little bit of frustrations as they broke away from it, trying to find Vinance. Oh, sorry, Cassert down at the blue line. They'll do so. Just to try and set up something. They're rushing though. Trying to force something to happen instead of letting it come naturally and grinding England down. Oh, it's a tough ask for Belgium to do that. Now they'll get a bit of a formation set up, but the pass went right underneath the stick. Triers kept it at the blue line though by Belgium. Set back round. We've got far side ball too. A lot of the puck in two minds whether to press or not was Urinson's. He didn't commit in the end, let England clear it out. Now they've got 40 seconds left to kill off. Belgium, though, still hunting. Need 3 goals, though, in 9.5 minutes. That's blocked awkwardly into the slot. No one's there to capitalise. Cleared out and rushed by Belgium. Leone will now get a one-on-one, staring down the barrel of Matteo Malo. He tried to drag it round him. It flicked off for the Belgium defenseman's leg, and now they'll come back. Jurgens, a nice little move to beat past Martin, but offside was for Vort. Back in to neutralise. Belgium will go as the hopeful rush gets shut down. Cleared down by Belgium again. Or cleared down by England, sorry. As Belgium's time on the power play is over. England back to full strength. Well, bit of a risky move there by Ruben Underwood out of the box. Nearly found himself back in there, or could have at least. A couple of high whacks that nearly tripped up Loic Levens. Belgium able to lift the puck down. It's only into the England half. To a white and red jersey. Oh, it's a poor pass though, collected by Belgium. They've got strength in numbers moving forward. It was Levens and Jurgens crossing over each other, squabbling for the puck. Which meant they couldn't get anything on the pass. A couple of protests for England. They get the puck back though. Chasing a goal! Oh, brilliant save made. Penalty coming up with a tripping call going up against Scott Jurgens. Monroe came out to play, got a bit messy. That's nearly bounced off the back of him. He was slow to get up and try and see where the puck was. And that nearly went off behind him. Now that would have been something. Cross ice go England though, and now they'll enter with Charlie Stone. Towards Travis Fay. He'll send that in through traffic, and seeing it late was Frank. Cleared out again. Dobbs with his distinctive white gloves will collect. Try lifting that down the ice with Van Tenderloo. It was blocked on the way to Van Tenderloo. Found a way to Cassert anyway. Had some bite in the shot, but he was wide of Monroe's net, and England collected on the opposite side and pushed back forward. No one driving towards the net yet. Now they'll have someone in front, but JJ Thomas's press can't feed it through. Now going for the wraparound. Frank sees it late. And despite Thomas's best efforts, looking on top of it, this goes down the length of ice. Belgium will get a change in. Not going to be icing as it goes all the way on to Monroe. So nice work by Belgium to get some fresh legs out there. As Faye sends it round again. Belgium tangling over each other, but they stop the puck appearing at the back door. Now we have 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Just to see out without anything else coming down on them. To point for England. Gantley's been left alone in space. Nicely killed off by Belgium. Times not to fought there on the kill at all. Nice passage of play, all things considered, then for the visitors. Already feed a nice pass through England this time, and again a lovely save made by Frank. Certainly been the better of the two Belgium netminders. Only ridden into the boards by Jurgens, and penalty will come up. And a roughing call. Going against Jurgens, so as soon as he's out of the box, he's back in. So again, Belgium on the penalty kill. Flick it down off the face-off. Buckley feeds it through to Leone, who's just beaten offside by Jaden Martin on his right. Into the final 5 minutes of the game. Towards the half-board, picked up by Belgium, and again they should have plenty of time to lift this out. Well, it's collected by England, just the wrong side of the blue line for them. Moving forward with Leone. A second goal for England, as pushed aside by Frank, looking for his second goal in the game. Belgium again will clear it out, and actually rushing onto this is Cassert, and the puck's going to plug just before it reaches the goal line, so there's going to be a chance for Rashawn. He'll get it. The angle wasn't the easiest to work with for Cassert, and that's just out of reach from him as they get it towards Buckley, who a decade offside is. Actually, he's not going to be caught. They're going to delay it, as England have realised. That does give Belgium time to get back on the puck, and Van Tenderloo sends that back down. Picked up again by Ashton Buckley. Moving forward, Leone on the opposite wing this time round. Oh, lovely move there, brought down. There's going to be a tripping call. And off to the box is going to be Will Leach. As Mike Levens was looking to get his 4th goal of the tournament. And Lewis Barterby pushing on again. So we have a 4-on-4 for 15 seconds here at Sheffield. Approaching We are very much into the latter stages of this game. Who got tripped and drew a penalty, leaving the passes towards him, but it's just gets away in moments' time. Here comes Jorgens out the box. 5-on-4 for Belgium. Loud shout there from Frank to his teammate, letting him know. And there was a man coming behind him. Good work again. They do connect to the pass this time with Levens. Closed down by an abundance of white bodies. Belgium just trying to force it a bit there. There was no one in the slot. Two had drifted behind the goal, and it's going to allow England to walk it out. 20 more seconds left to kill for the hosts. Play the cross backdoor opportunity, but unable to settle it down on a stick was Tom Heyman. The second game has absolutely flown by. In action next with women's under 16s coming up. And first look at women's under 16s in this competition. Leone looking for his second goal, but drifting wide into the netting. With a minute and 25 seconds left in the game. Up next then, with the England girls versus Belgium. And we're followed by Scotland girls versus Luxembourg. Doesn't look like England are done yet. They want another on the board. At least want to score more than Scotland did. They've conceded a lot less. And they'll always want to do better than Scotland in every metric. Rivals north of the border. Final minute of the game. Jaden Martin brings it in top of the face off Donitz, wristed in again. Those rangy shots which the netminders are just seeing too easily. England will just bring it back down. Look for one last rush the other way. Flicked in by Leach. It's a quiet game. Bar his penalty. Got England. Nearly got a goal from behind the goal line as they tried backhanding it off the skate of the Belgium goalie. Didn't quite work out for them. Belgium flick that down in deep. They're going to leave the icing because that's the game. And in a match that saw England dominate the first period, Belgium fought back in the second, but they just didn't have enough to close down that gap, despite showing ever improvement. And final score, in England's first under-15s game of the weekend is England 4, Belgium 1. We're going to take a short break, find out, 'cause I don't believe we're going off to nations for women's teams. We'll find out. But we're just going to take a short break with women's under-16s action right round the corner. Don't go anywhere.